What's up guys, Blake Baker back with another video. If you enjoy my content, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. So I just got back from vacation, went out to Las Vegas for a couple days, had a little fun and relaxation, recharged, and now I'm ready to come back and tackle a super tough housing market right now. As far as work goes, I've had a couple listings. One in Pearland had 5 offers in 2 days. One was $20,000 over asking price. They ended up getting cold feet, and then we ended up going with an offer that was $11,000 over asking price, and they waived their appraisal. So it's still extremely tough out there. I had another buyer in Pearland. I've been really hitting Pearland hard this year for some reason. Had another buyer in Pearland who lost out. We offered $10,000 over asking, waived our appraisal, and we found out that we were going up against 18 other offers, which is that's crazy. Not as bad as the 47 I had earlier this year, but still not fun. But the main question I hear, and if you Google it, you'll see all kinds of different answers. Is this a bubble? It is absolutely not a bubble, and I'm here to clear the air about that. I'm going to tell you why this is not a housing bubble. So gross domestic product is back to 100% of what it was before COVID, meaning our economy is cranking out 100% of the goods and services that it was. And the only problem there is the workforce has a high amount of jobs that need to be filled. So your average worker is cranking out more work than they were this time last year because they're doing the work of a bunch of workers that were there last year and they're not there this year. Also, we're dealing with high inflation, and that's one of the reasons that the demand for housing is so high right now, because homeownership is a hedge against inflation. Housing is 16% of our economy in the United States. So when the economy does well, housing does well, and vice versa, and that means prices go up. So that's why it's a hedge against inflation. According to NAR's chief economist, we have actually passed the pinnacle of the housing inventory shortage, and demand is going to come down and inventory is going to come up, which will bring us back to pre-COVID levels, which was still kind of a seller's market, but anybody who wanted to buy a home could go buy a home, which is not the case right now. Inventory is staged to go up for the third and fourth quarter for a number of reasons. One of those is new home builders are applying for building permits in increasing numbers. So that tells us that, hey, there's going to be new constructions, there's going to be more new construction inventory and more housing available. And also another huge factor, the mortgage forbearance program started for COVID, meaning say if you lost your job due to COVID, or if you were on furlough, or whatever the case may be, you could not make your mortgage payments for X amount of months. That program is going away. So there's going to be people, unfortunately for them, that haven't got a job back yet and can't pay their mortgage, and they're going to have to sell, but they're not going to foreclose. And the reason for that is because of the sharp price increase. So, you know, in 2008, the values were going down because there was 4 times as many listings on the market as there are right now. That's why they had to foreclose, because they owed more on the home than it was actually worth. So I know there's a lot of rumors about a bubble, and the most asked real estate question on Google by a factor of 2,450% is this a bubble? And the answer is no. Also, there's no shady mortgages going on right now. Down payments are as high as they've ever been. In 2006, 7, or and before that, when they were giving out the shady loans that caused the bubble, if you could fog a mirror, you could get a loan. Bank statement loans, no income verification, and they were just giving out super risky loans and chopping them up into hamburger meat and selling them as AAA rated securities, which is one of the biggest scams in the history of the United States of America. Everybody learned their lesson on that, and hopefully that never happens again. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram at Blake Baker Real Estate. And if you have any questions, I answer every single DM. Call me, text me, email me. You got it. Have a great one.